Rays sit atop the American League East Division, 2 games up on second place. The Tampa Bay Rays held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 1-0. Heading into the day, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East. They're
just off the Orange Freeway, we're here live from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, the opener of this 3-game set between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now, Ha-Seong Kim, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Ha-Seong Kim.
First delivery to him.
First pitch, 105.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Here now is Juan Soto. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to. So. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot.
Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
I I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 5. Not close. It's 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he fouls this one off. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And here's the 3-2 from him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Trout at the track. It bangs off the scoreboard, and it's gone.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 31 homers and 65 RBIs. The 0-1 on its way. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Bounce back. 2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Looking to minimize the damage here. In the dirt here. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. One and 0. Here it is.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Fouled away. The set and the 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The third baseman,
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ha-Seong Kim is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of the bigger moments right here.
Ready with the 2-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Fowler. And he makes the catch as just the one run. Stepping in once again is Aaron Judge, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Adele arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Juan Soto to the plate now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
This is on the ground over to first. Reined in over to first, and that retires the side. Now it'll be Jose Ramirez as we begin the top of the 4th.
The shortstop, Jose Ramirez.
Popped up. Walsh shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right field.
1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So here is Luke Voigt, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Fletcher is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor.
Leading off the
First pitch on the way.
Rougned
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now that catcher.
Now 1 down with the bases empty. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors for the Yankees so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Rendon has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Batter will be Ha-Seong Kim. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Coming on is Fowler. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Angels. And leading up
Number 63 enters from the bullpen to do. Now to bat, Gary Sanchez. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ha-Seong Kim swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's big Aaron Judge. First delivery to him. Hit out towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one.
The batter, the center fielder, Juan Soto.
In now, Juan Soto. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. And Rendon will look this one in to retire. Marcelo Iglesias comes on to work.
Number 32, Marcelo Iglesias.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Giancarlo Stanton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, he's 0 for 4. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-1 to him now. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Next up is Jose Ramirez. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the line, and he's going to get selfish and grind this AB out. And
a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
Now batting, the right fielder, Joey.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. So next to bat will be Luke Voigt. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that ends the inning. So Joe did. Into extra innings, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Rougned Odor. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Up next, Gary Sanchez. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Word. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Ready with another two-strike offering. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with two gone now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ha-Seong Kim. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here.
Oh, and he misses it.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI.
First delivery to him. Aaron Judge is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it, and that ends the inning.
Your
Clay
attention,
Holmes.
please.
So now to the
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Number 63 wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Clay Holmes records the save, his 10th. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
You don't really want to mess with me.